How to make a boom mic and boom pole for cheap. Note, I am not using my boom microphone in this tutorial. Materials: empty Gatorade bottle with all labels removed, 4 rubber bands, an old paint roller. Really quickly, the end has to be able to screw into a telescoper's painting pole, duct tape, and a mic of your choice. These have a huge price range, starting at $7. I got mine for about $20. Optional materials: a telescoper's painting pole. I got mine for $15, but they come as cheap as $7, and mine's extendable, but you can get one that doesn't extend. And a microphone windbreaker. These are important for blocking out all like wind and other unwanted sounds. Tools: a pair of scissors and a saw. Brendan!
Guess what this is?
Mine's longer. Boop! Lightsabers! Boop! I'm gonna poke you in the face with this thing.
No.
Suck it, Brendan. Suck it! Ah! He would suck it too because he's under the list of tools. Build. First, you want to saw or cut the Gatorade's top and bottom off. After you cut it, just make 2 notches in the bottle. It's easier to do this with a saw, and actually it's easier to do this when the bottle is still whole, so I would recommend doing that. And make sure the holes are big enough for your painting roller thing to stick the end through this, and you'll see what I mean in a sec. Alright, so now with your paint roller, you're going to stick it in the 2 notches. If the hole's not big enough, that's okay, just make it a little bigger. You gotta stick it in, this part's a little tricky. So you get it in the first one, and then you're gonna get it in the second one. Okay? That's really hard to do. Yeah, haha, I know it looks wrong. And also, the top should dent in. That's what's supposed to happen, okay? So, as you can see, like this, it's dented. That's fine. That's supposed to happen. So, take your bottle off the paint roller because now you know it fits. And what you're going to do, not right here because this part's dented in, cut like 2 notches, about, I don't know, half an inch down, I guess, and make sure they can flap up like that. So you're going to make, that is 1 notch, okay? Then you're going to make another one on this side of it, right across from it, and then you're going to make ones that are opposite like that, so it's like an X, so you're going to have 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. And then do the same on the other side, and make sure that these line up with each other. So now that I've cut my notches, 4 on each side, you're going to take your rubber bands one at a time, and I'll show you an example really quick. You're gonna stick it in like that, yeah, and do one over here. Wow, that's no pun intended. And okay, and you're gonna do that for the rest of the rubber bands. So you're gonna have here. It's easier to pick it up. You're gonna have another one over here. Alright. And then you're going to do that, same exact thing, except do it with the ones across. Okay? So far, it should look like this. Okay? This is where the microphone is going to go. It's going to go in these notches, and that's going to hold it in. Now, this is where the duct tape comes in at first. You're going to take a small piece of it, or a couple small pieces, and just rip those in half. And with one, here, get a close up of this, I'm gonna put this down, see, so that it goes right on top of the rubber bands, just right at the top, then fold it back over here, just so that I can make sure these rubber bands will not come out of the notches. Then you're gonna do it on this one, okay, and do it on every single one on both sides. So I finished taping down each 4 side, and I also taped around the edges, making sure not to cover those little holes, because now what you need to do is put the paint roller back through and be really careful. You don't want to destroy anything that you've built. And the dent is back in there. So now all you got to do is, I would actually put this down kind of near the bottom, leave about an inch, and just basically tape down the outsides of this paint roller, okay? Really easy to do. I'm just gonna take big pieces of duct tape and go like this. This is just to make sure that the microphone will not fall out. And you're able to turn the paint roller whichever side you want it to. So I'm just gonna have it on this side. But now I am basically done. All you got to do now is get your microphone, okay, and string the end through here. So you're gonna go like this. You're gonna get it through that end, and then you're gonna go over here and pull it through this end. All right. And once you get that, you just pull the whole wire, pull it all the way through, and now you're going to get your microphone to go in here. Alright, my microphone is in there, and you know what? I'm not liking the angle that's at, so I'm going to turn it this way. See? You can do that. So now, my microphone is in there. It's good, it's not going to fall out, but just in case, I want to take extra precautions, so I'm going to just take some more duct tape, and you don't have to do this because now I'm just going to say it's not going to ruin your microphone, but you never know. You don't want to like really screw it up. Crap, I did that. Okay, screw that piece of duct tape. I'm just going to tape down this to the paint hole, and then I am done. I'm totally done. Now this is the build. That's all you need, but if you want to really take a step further and make it professional, you're going to use the optional build. The optional build is also good for getting wider shots so that your boom operator does not get in the shot. Optional build. So now all you do for the optional build is take your microphone windbreaker, put it on the microphone. I'm having trouble doing this. And once you get it over the microphone, all you gotta do is screw it down to the painter's pole. Oh yeah. Screw it down. Screw the end on this end of the painter's pole. And once you have that down, you have yourself a pretty professional boom mic.